The time has come for Bear Alpha to end. After almost 5 years of the game existing, its final update is just on the horizon, and with it will come the final piece to the entire lore and story of the game, that being the final token. You see, the main storyline of Bear Alpha follows the player trying to gather every single token in the game, each being a different color of the Whitey character. Now we only have one token left, that being the white one, and it is most likely coming in this final update. Today, I would like to discuss everything we know about this token, including the possible return of Malbear as well as a few other characters. I will also be discussing other aspects of this final update. With all of that being said, let's begin. Alright, so before I dive into the final token, I want to discuss them as a whole. Throughout the game of Bear Alpha, players have the option to complete secret quests in order to unlock tokens. These tokens, also known as badges, are circular objects with Whitey's face on them, and they come in a multitude of colors. Story-wise, two parties need these tokens in order to complete their goals. One party is Sam and Whitey, who need the tokens to escape the pits they are trapped in. Another party is Lagoon, who needs the tokens to free the Council, who are a group of members who physically represent the tokens. So far, players can gather 9 out of the 10 tokens in the game, and the final one, which is white in color, will most likely be released in this final update for the game. So, with all of that out of the way, what do we know so far about this final token? Well, for one, I theorized a while back that in order to get it, we would have to travel across all of the lore important areas in the game searching for clues, and with some new information presented to us recently, I seem to be spot on about this. We know based on clues inside and out of the game that we will certainly have to visit Lagoon's Pit as well as Atrocity's location and cheese factory for this badge. Additionally, it appears Bear Alpha recently received 3 new sub-places within the main game, so we will also have to visit even more new places as well for this token. Now, in the intro for this video, I stated how Malbear may possibly return, and it is time for me to explain why that may be the case. You see, I think that it makes the most sense logically if players would need every single token in order to complete the game's story. They are the foundation for Bear Alpha's entire lore after all, so I would think you would need all of them to complete the game. However, with that being said, the purple and yellow tokens, aka the ones which reward Malbear, are no longer obtainable. So, I think that it would make the most sense if those badges were made obtainable, resulting in Malbear also being obtainable again. Moreover, Bear Alpha recently received 2 new badges, meaning that in total there were 4 unreleased badges for the game, and all of them will likely come in the final update. One of them will almost definitely be used for the final token, but what about the other 3? Well, one possible way these badges could be explained is by using Bacon's theory. I made 2 videos going into depth on what exactly that is, but basically if Bacon's theory is true, then each badge would act as a different ending to the entire game depending on what you choose to do with the tokens. These endings may also reward different skins, such as Whitey and Bottom of the Pit Sam, so I guess that is pretty cool. Another possible theory for what these badges may be used for are new lore-related skins. You see, a while back, the alien from Neptune as well as Omen Mal were added to Bear Alpha for no reason. Seeing how both of these characters, especially the alien from Neptune, could be considered story-related, then I don't think it would be too out of the ordinary for them to be made obtainable as the reward of some story-related badge or something like that. This would also explain why so many new sub-places were added to the game, as one could be used for Omen Mal, whilst the other could be used for the alien from Neptune. Now, that was all of the secret quest and lore-related stuff that might come in this update. However, what general changes are coming too? Well, for one, we know that System Crypt will receive a remake in this update, and it will likely be a part of the process in getting the final token. Additionally, it is possible that some currently unadded changes from Deluxe, such as map title screens, are also coming too. Overall, I would say that this update is looking to be a massive expansion to the game, and it will be a good way to send it off. Anyways, that was basically all I wanted to say about the final update and final token in Bear Alpha. As for when this update is releasing, it is suspected that it is coming out on Bear Alpha's 5th anniversary, which is around a month away, so we probably won't have to wait too long for this new content. With all of that out of the way, thank you all for watching and I hope you enjoyed.